Guys, before this video begins, I have some terrible news to bear. See what I did there? My good friend and fellow moron Fizzlenuke has unfortunately passed away. Ever since he stopped making League of Legends content, his channel has just gone down the drain. Gaining subscribers, getting decent views on his videos, making connections with people. What he's done to his channel, it's just hideous. So naturally, I had to fix this problem. Now, of course, because I am, in fact, the greatest person in the whole universe, I, Nicholas Anthony Hackett Jimmy, I will take his place as the greatest Dark Main ripoff in all the multiverse. This is Volibear, and he is a terrible champion. He's so terrible that if you somehow actually manage to kill someone with this champion, the opponent goes into such a mental breakdown that they start speaking nonsense and thinking that the champion is in fact overpowered. He is, however, one of the most versatile champions, being able to be played top, jungle, support, and even mid if you're, mentally insane. The catch is, of course, that he completely sucks in each and every one of these roles. So in short, you never ever want to play this champion.
But Nick, it says here that Volibear is your most played champion of Season 9. If Volibear is so terrible, then why do you even like playing him?
Now, one of the most important aspects of learning a new champion is understanding who they are. Learning their backstory helps you to enrich your own perception of the champion, and in turn, will help you to play the champion to its maximum capacity. Volibear is an interesting subject, as his lore is very deep and well thought out. Let's go over it together, shall we? Our story begins with the Ursine tribe, one that exists in the far north of the Freljord. Here, Volibear and his elder brother, who is also the leader of the Ursine, lived. When his brother fell in battle, he became the tribe's chief. But in order to become recognized as the chief, he must first climb their sacred mountain and gaze into the storm above. He didn't end up doing this, but looking into the eye of the storm showed him visions of a grim future. One where all the Ursine died collectively in battle. To prevent this, he allies himself with Queen Ashe of the southern Freljord. With one less enemy, he could rest easier, knowing that he lay within a growing, united Freljord. Well, that's lore, I guess. It's not super interesting. It doesn't even tell you where his lightning powers came from, but... What? Oh, you're right, it is outdated. Oh, silly me. Our story begins with the Ursine tribe, one that exists in the far north of the Freljord. Here, Volibear lives as a shaman to a triumvirate of leaders, who has succeeded in isolating the once warlike race. Seeking wisdom, believing that prosperity and isolation had turned the Ursine weak, Volibear climbed to the top of their sacred mountain. On his way up, he was struck by its sacred lightning, giving him visions of an unprepared Ursine tribe destroyed by creatures of dark ice. He returned to his tribe, striking down the triumvirate with lightning gifted to him by the maelstrom of the mountain. The triumvirate recognized that he now possessed the force of the sacred storm and appointed him as leader. Now under his command and allied with Sejuani's tribe, the Ursine stand ready to fight back the creatures of darkness as the strongest tribe in the Freljord. I kinda like that one actually. More story, more interesting twists, and hey, now we actually know where he got his lightning powers from. What? What do you mean it's still outdated? Give me that. The thunderous demigod, known as the Thousand-Pierced Bear, is the battle spirit of the Freljord. Thousands of years of constant bitter wars fought in the coldest winters have hardened Volibear into a truly indomitable force, hurling bolts of lightning from the highest peaks. Any who dare to face him might find themselves joining his fierce army of Ursine warriors, assuming they do not fall victim to his savage claws. And he's also Ornn's brother? Okay, yeah, sure, fine, that doesn't make any sense, but as long as we're all on the same page... What do you mean he's an Eldritch Horror now? Now that you have a full grasp of the story of Volibear, it's time to list the pros and cons of his gameplay. Let's start with the good. I think he does some damage, sometimes. He's a little tanky. He can heal a little bit. That's something. Okay, now let's list the cons. Being a CC bruiser slash tank, his job is to jump into the middle of the fight and CC everybody. Unfortunately, his only way to do that is to run directly into the center of them. Unlike other tanks and bruisers, he does not have a pull or an engage. He has to run directly at them, and oftentimes it's not fast enough, and he just ends up wasting it. His biggest amount of CC only lasts for half a second. What kind of CC is that? It's kind of fucking worthless. His main damage is an execute, but that doesn't make any sense. He's a goddamn tank. How is he supposed to execute anybody? And it has an 18-second cooldown at level 1. His ultimate scales with AP. What kind of fucking idiot is gonna build AP on Volibear? Uh-oh. His jungle clear is slow as shit because his W does less damage than his auto attacks. He can't be played mid lane because he's just poked out by mages. He can't be played top lane because he just gets poked out by mages. And he can't be played support because he's not a beta piece of shit. And most importantly, he's lonely. Everyone has a pet. Most people. And one of the most popular pets is cats. I have a cat. She's kind of an asshole, but I love her anyway. Volibear needs a cat. Let's give him one. This is Yuumi. It says here they came up with such a ludicrous moveset that there's no way they were able to balance the champion without making it either overpowered as shit or underpowered to the point where she's unplayable. Yuumi has been sitting at a 38% win rate since her release. She needs help. Volibear needs help. Let us pair them together and see what magic can be made. Wow, it seems as though they're actually bonding, getting kills together, having fun. Look, Yuumi's even following Volibear all around the rift. Isn't that swell? Here they go into a team fight together. No, that's not how it's... Yuumi's trash! Now that we have that out of the way, it's time to actually get into Volibear. Now what do you do to prepare yourself for playing Volibear, other than of course knowing the gameplay, the story, the pros and cons? That's right, you need to be armed with the knowledge of a bear. And how do you do that? Well, to be honest, the method is pretty unbearable. Most people cannot bear to watch it. The methods are pretty barbaric. But it's important to get your bearings on the situation. Most people will put up barricades just to stop themselves from learning this knowledge. What I like to do before every single game of Volibear I play is watch Norm of the North. Just the whole movie. I don't know why you wouldn't. The movie is fantastic. It's a goddamn masterpiece if you ask me. Armed with the knowledge of 1,000 billion bears, you now possess the right power to play Volibear to his maximum potential. Of course, sometimes playing Volibear, you're gonna be called a Trick2G wannabe. And of course, for you, that is the greatest honor you could possibly ask for. As we all know, Trick2G is a wonderful man of culture. So, being the spitting image of God himself, it's a blessing. Oh, god damn it, you fucking... Now, we can finally play some Volibear. Now you see, Volibear is really good at 1v1ing these special duelist characters like Irelia. Actually, you know what, he's pretty good at 2v1ing, 3v1ing, 4v1ing, you know, is pretty good. Oh man, now you see, Volibear is really good at fighting champions like Tryndamere because he has good CC to keep him away from ulting. Okay, sure, fine. Now see, Volibear is really good in team fights because... Now because of Volibear's speed, he's actually really good at chasing down these fast opponents. No. Well, if there's anything that Volibear has, it's his heal. Like this. You fool, Akali! You activated my trap card! Well, that's it. I found the one good thing about Volibear. His heal. No. Come on, he has to have something good about him. Come on! No! I just don't get it. Like, in this state, why would anyone play Volibear? He's terrible at literally everything he does. I can't. Oh shit. That's got a good beat to it. Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Shit, I mean the bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes that brings the bare necessities of life. Fuck! Wherever I wander, wherever I go, get back here, you piece of shit! I'll kill you, goddamn son of a bitch! Bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey. Polar bears don't eat honey. We look under the rocks and the plants, and then you take a glance at the ants. Polar bears don't eat ants either. This song's kind of irrelevant. I don't even know why I'm doing this. This isn't even funny. This game sucks. The bare necessities of life will come to you, and then they'll come to you. Damn it! Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. I honestly can't help but worry. That's what anxiety does to you. I mean, the bare necessities, that's why I can't rest to these, actually. I have insomnia. Fuck! Guys, I gotta come clean. Volibear really isn't working for me. No matter what I do, I just can't win. He doesn't do enough damage, he's not tanky enough, and most importantly, he can't catch anybody. The legends are true. The helm of righteous glory, but am I worthy of its supreme power? I guess there's only one way to find out. Timo, I possess the power of 500 Teslas. You cannot hope to beat me. Ezreal, I'll put you in a museum. The museum for snails, that is. Because you cannot outrun me. He outran me. But psych, you cannot outrun death. You fucking idiot. Ash, I am a Trick 2G wannaboo no more. You are a Trick 2G wanna die. Got him. Thresh, you cannot stop me. I have the power of 10,000 shrews. Their speed combined equals that to 2,000 rockets. Ash, I have ascended beyond a Trick 2G wannaboo. And a bear, I am speed itself. You cannot stop me. Nobody can stop me. Yeah, so Volibear still kind of fucking sucks.